So I got my first
There we go.
recorded footage to be analyzed by a friend, and we quickly picked up on some issues that I'm gonna have to work with. But progress. There you go.
Ah, you're fine. And also, hello everybody. How are you doing? And also, hello Forbidden One. Hello LumLum. Who has the better French accent, Zan or me? Also, please play the rest of Pirates this week so I can join you and not have you sink ship. Frenchie's a bit low. I will turn him up. And we will do Pirates. We can do Pirates Wednesday if you're free. And if not, we can do Thursday. Yeah, I don't think I have anything else planned this week.
Hello
I know.
everyone. Do you seriously call him the Forbidden One because you don't want to say his name?
Correct. He will be the forbidden one. He'll always be the forbidden one. It's Coco. Really want to have zoomies now? Please no.
I mean, if you want, I can say his name for you.
No. But hello everybody. This one is a little bit off the purview of what I usually talk about. But it's fun talking about VTuber stuff with the Frenchman here, especially since he is Mr. PR. He looks at everything from a different lens than I do. I say this is all cringing gay, and he says this is cringe gay and really bad PR rep for you
And dangerous.
and dangerous. Better than when she just refused to call me anything. And also, Forbidden One. This this Frenchman is not Zontar. If you thought this was Zontar, it's not. Zan. This is not the man who pines after Rima's attention. Zantar. He'll
I
be the
mean,
living meme forever.
we can enter in a competition for Rima's attention if he wants to. I mean, I'm all for a good no, it's about entertainment.
The last art stream was interesting. Milking Farm is done. We're not bringing up Milking Farm again. And please, for the love of God, don't fund the second book. I don't want to
Can we
read it.
bring Making Farm again?
We had to do a stream on Milking Farm because
No, I
chat
know.
funded it.
I saw you guys give a nice version. It actually bought him for Arch, and you had to read it. And I was like, oh, that's fucking hilarious. It's gonna be great
Ugh.
content. And I didn't watch the full thing yet, but I saw some parts of it, and I was like, man, that's good stuff right there. That's lovely. You should do it again. You
No.
should do with but with another type of book, not this one. This one's overplayed. There's some way better one that you should look into.
Milking Farm was not read to us as expected, so disappointed. Well, unfortunately, one, because it's basically sex the book. We don't want Arch's channel getting banned. And two, copyrights. We don't feel like having Arch either get sued or banned. So,
Imagine getting sued, and like, oh, when your lawyer asks you, okay, why are you being sued for? Because I read Milking Farm on stream.
ugh. What Coco?
That's a
Now that one's a
sentence to put
sentence? Shut up,
on
Magma.
Arch tombstone. No, no, it is. Put that on
Sex
Arch
the book.
tombstone. I died because of Milking Farm.
It's like, you know what? That would be funny. Because instead
No,
of, like,
even
getting mass
even better.
reported for being a Norwegian Nazi, getting mass reported because people hate you, no. Just because of the author of Milking Farm saying no.
Even better. My only legacy will be that I read Milking Farm on stream. Nah, that's that's a good one.
I was really looking forward to Lumitar violating Amalgamite. Well, then go look in the AI section of the server. There's plenty of that. Hi, Draken. I don't know the words of the Omnissiah. I just translate. Just say you're doing a drag show reading club, they'll let it slide. March getting mash report again? No. At least I don't think so. I haven't seen anything weird pop up in my YouTube notifications because I have editor access to his channel, so usually every notification he gets, I get. So I haven't seen anything weird on his channel.
Here's a good reason to report Arch. Is cringe.
No, leave him alone. If people were to report him for being cringe, then people would report me for being cringe. But granted, I'm a VTuber, I have that excuse. But just wait till Arch does his has his official transition over to Archcat. It's gonna be great.
Not not to be cancelled, but you are a woman with an attractive model, so I think you're good.
But it's okay. Arch is gonna be Archcat soon, so he's just gonna be a cat. How can he be mad at a cat?
Yeah. Just don't let Cat Arch near Alinity, and it should be good.
The poor man doesn't drink either, so yeah, just keep him away from her. Alright. Arch should get an attractive female model. That way you're saying, Zan. We don't want
I
Arch to
mean,
become Kibbs. We do not
he
want Arch
can.
to become the
No,
next Kibbs.
you should make Arch into like Fabius Bile, but woman.
Jesus Christ. Oh god,
Now the artists
Arch.
in the chat have an idea for their next commission
You
for
know,
Arch.
there's been many versions of female
Huh?
Arch drawn. It's funny.
Oh no, I'm
There's
aware. You've shown me some.
I'm still partial to the Lolly Arch, mostly because I got it commissioned.
And you know what I think. It's all about that entertainment. If it's fun, you should do it.
We already have like 3 flavors of furry Arch. Oh my god, the furry Shota was definitely a choice for him to get. But a lot of people, mostly Jesse Jinx, really liked it. There is a Femarch with the Megalore hoodie. Oh, I see. Doesn't he use that as a notification PNG? I think so. A Solum who had the better French accent, you or Zan. Um, Zan is actual Frenchman, and you had the stereotypical movie, a French accent. Zan, I don't know if you've seen my pirate stream from a couple weeks ago.
I don't think I have.
Listen to like the first 10 minutes after this,
Okay.
and listen to the Forbidden One's impersonation of a French accent. Had me fucking fooled the entire time, and I'm like, geez. He had a lot of people fooled the entire time.
Really? Because I mean, me being French, I'm very aware of how that accent sounds, right?
It was the stereotypical French accent. I remember even pointing out saying, "Geez, you sound like a stereotypical Frenchman."
Oh
I what
Jesus, what am I about to witness?
it's beautiful. Used to be his PNG avatar in the Archcast. Nice. Hello, Salacious alum. What I miss? Lots of yapping. But you thought it was real. Also, several French speakers too. Yes, but those are also French Canadians.
French Canadians are not French, as I've said before, and I'll keep saying. It's like the weird step cousin you don't talk about at the family reunion.
Funny movie nights for this month. We'll probably do a movie night. Well, technically it will be movie afternoon because of my work schedule. We'll do a movie day. Probably Friday. Probably in the morning before I go to sleep for work. I don't know. I'll figure it out. Hi, Benny. We don't consider ourselves French either. You are tolerated. I don't know. We might watch Trick or Treat. I always like watching that around Halloween. It's one of my favorite Halloween movies.
Have you seen Casper?
Yes, I've seen Casper. What do
Half
I
one of
look
them?
like? A fucking communist?
No, I think you're old.
I have seen the animated and live action versions of Casper.
Ah,
I have my
I'm pretty sure I've
VHS
only seen
copy of the live
I'm
action version of Casper.
yeah, so I'm right in calling you old because you are talking about VHS.
Shut up, I'm only 29.
Old.
Shut up.
Now, usually I like watching horror movie. I think I'll rewatch The Thing. Actually, I really like that movie. I haven't seen it in like 2 or 3 years. So yeah, I'll probably do that.
Oh, the thing is great.
Yeah,
I still have a seething hatred for the remake, and how dare they just call it the thing. 20, what, 2014? 2011? I
yeah.
don't remember what
I
year
mean,
it came out.
it wasn't bad, but it does. There's a reason why people consider the original still worth watching and a legend of like the cinema, like really a stepping stone for like so many other horror movie that came after.
It's just John Carpenter films are just fan fucking tastic.
And I say that as the biggest Tarantino Kubrick fan.
Old as soon as you hit 30. Well, that's a problem for future me. I don't turn 30 till July 21st of next year.
You will see randomly. Soon you will have your backbones locked in place at various time for random reason. You won't understand what's happening.
Shut up. I thought people hit old at 25 because they got that existential dread being 1/4 of a century. No,
Y-
no, it's definitely
You
30.
haven't. No, no, it is right. You do get that existential dread.
I just ignore the numbers. But what was it on on the Communist Spy app TikTok? I was just scrolling through my for you feed, and I came across a video where apparently IHOP is just being absolutely fucking diabolical to people in this age group. Where it's like, you guys know that trademark letter S that you would always draw in your like folders or notebooks and shit like that.
Oh god, I know exactly what you're talking about. That's the worst.
It, they have a little tutorial on the IHOP kids menu on how to draw it. And then it says, fun fact, this style of letter S was popular in the late 1900s.
What? I mean, we were still doing it in like the 2000s, the 2010s.
Yes, but it was popular in the late 1900s. Who says the 90s as the late 1900s, Zan?
I don't know, not me.
Why do they have to say it like that?
To make you feel old.
At least wait another 50 years to say the late 1900s.
I mean, wait until people talk about the late 2000s as if like a prehistoric time.
They say it like that for old timers, like, you're older than me! Forbidden One, you are older than me. I know you are. I know most of you fuckers are probably older than I am. You're young at heart.
Time to make a Twitter thread. Lumi in censored chat called them old. Exposed.
Man, it's like But whenever I talk in my Discord and stuff, or even just with the people that I play D&D with, or hell, even yesterday, while we were playing Barotrauma with Arch, I realized just how young I am still because I'm surrounded by people in their late 30s, early 40s, sometimes reaching into their 50s, and I'm like, ah, youth. Oh, hello, Atari. You're older than me, LumLum. Atari, you're Swedish. You don't count.
Don't worry, it's not a problem. He's Swedish. He's probably depressed and drinking beer somewhere.
Whereas the Haglum, you'll be there inevitably. We will reach that. We will cross that bridge when we get there. That bridge is still 9 months away. Oh, that means I need to start getting Haglumi art. I gotta just start having eye bags on her model now.
You know people are into that, right?
Shit. Gotta get crow's feet just right by her eyes. Make Zan read super. Oh yeah, you did put gibberish as a super chat.
Huh?
Let me copy that and send it over.
Oh no, I'm seeing it right now. Could be that.
What?
It- no, nothing, nothing. It's just a. Huh, I see.
What?
No, nothing, nothing.
No, read it! What does it say?
No, no, it's lovely. It's a message of love. Yeah, she's going to translate it to work. Yeah, the translation is not actually that bad.
Alright, where's the ban button? You little shit! Oh
God,
my.
I don't know if the Forbidden Hand will know what that is, but if you know what that is, Charentaise, I think I should gift some to Lumi. That'd be very funny. Next time, instead of like giving like the Berserk collector, I should give her Charentaise.
Hey, nerdy. When Lumi hits 50, she'll be hanging out at the old folks' house to feel young again. No, acting like I'd leave my house. It's like I plan on doing VTubing until like I
You
either
die.
die live on stream or for some reason we die in an impending heat death. I don't know. We'll see. Did Steam deliver the gifts he sent last night? Yes it did. Thank you for the games. It's like I've seen the Fear series like everywhere since the first game came out. I just never actually played them. Why are you guys speaking gibberish in my chat?
They're speaking French. Guys, please, this is an English stream. Come on.
Made up
Let's not
languages?
invade poor Lumi.
Well, look it. You see French people here? Start streaming, French boy.
Yeah,
Get on it. Oh god, the
yeah.
French are invading. All right. But let's at least get started. I know, out of everyone's wheelhouse, because a lot of you fuckers are like, the fuck is a VTuber besides a LumLum in Inamel? Because I know a lot of you have no idea who these fuckers are. For a lot of these things, I don't know who these fuckers are, but it's funny to laugh.
Point and laugh.
So, the preamble to this specific section is that there is a streaming app for VTubers called Irium, where it's basically like a battle royale system. On They compete against each other, see who's top on the leaderboard. The people who are usually in the top 3 of that leaderboard get special prizes and all that other shit, such as art, new models, shit like that. So basically, they really let you know if you fucking suck ass by putting a number next to your name. That's for sure.
I mean, that's
But
more Bond Live thing than Irium, but I guess Irium does have a leaderboard too.
it's basically the same thing. Just Irium has more money now.
Yeah, I guess.
But one of their top girls, that went by Erebus, right? I think that's how you pronounce it.
Yes,
Whatever.
Erebus Grey from Bond Live.
She was caught being a little bitch. Granted, I clocked this months ago, but nobody believed me.
I mean, you
uh,
could say just a little bit is a bit of an understatement because, each day there was like a new story that came up to the front. That was kind of funny in a sense, because
yeah.
like you think we're done digging. Oh no, but there's more.
Oh man, it's like people will dig on you. Like, they'll just dig into your past, every single post of yours, for some of the most petty reasons. I've done it.
I mean,
Dan's seen my Google Drive.
yeah. I mean, to be fair, sometimes it's justified because, oh boy, there sure is a lot of skeleton in under there.
Yes, and I am keeping it around because I have a feeling that bitch is gonna be back in like 6 months. I know 2 other models that that she has, so no, I'll be keeping an eye on that. But anyways, from my pettiness to someone else's. This VTuber that goes by Nye says, truthfully, this has been a long time coming. Erebus Grey has been lying and bullying several people for the longest time, and it's finally time someone spoke up about it. Below, I have compiled evidence against them and their claims. This was not done out of malice, but justice. So, this is one thing that I hate about people on the English side of VTubing. I don't know how it is on the foreign side, but specifically on the English side, people will not call somebody out while something is happening before other people get hurt. They will sit there and wait. And they will wait for somebody else to pull that trigger so then they can just come along and be like, oh yeah, I was wronged by them too 4 years ago. And it's like, bitch, why didn't you say anything 4 years ago? I don't know. That's like one thing I hate about the English side of YouTubing. People are too much of a fucking pussy to say anything about anyone. It could be. It's like if anyone remembers on the Under the Tea channel about 7 months ago, maybe me and Mizu did 2 6-hour live streams talking about a fucking sex pest that apparently has been doing a bunch of bullshit for years. Nobody said anything until they all got together and probably put together one of the most beautiful Google Docs I have ever seen. They had messages, they had details, they had voice recordings. But that shit was going on for years. Hey Asahara, how are you doing? But yeah, no. People need to actually start calling people out on their shit before people get hurt. Because then we'll
I
get
think
less
that
of this bullshit.
I think that one of the reason people don't do that is because you also have people who, let's be honest, make up a bunch of drama for silly reasons. Like I've seen a drama that was like I think it was like God a year ago where I saw a drama going down between two people that lasted for like a month just because they stopped being friend and collabing. Well, it was slightly entertaining, I guess, but
Mm-hmm.
it's just so silly, and it makes a bunch of noises, and it takes away from like real problems.
Well, yeah, but it's like some people, depending on who the VTuber is that's getting called out, they'll just let it slide. They'll just let it pass. Like when I called out, fuck, what was her name? Shit. She was another sex pest VTuber that just got away with it because she voices porn. Death Blooms. That one. She
That
was
name rings familiar.
she is she basically manipulated and used a good handful of men, and
Hmm.
in her rebuttal document she posted a bit goddamn near a nude of one of these dudes.
Oh no.
It was I
It,
didn't
it
want to see a
isn't that
naked man.
isn't that basically revenge porn though?
Basically, but just because there's no Ghibli bits being shown, I guess technically it's not. I don't know. But she also lives on like some tiny ass fucking island wherever she is. But whatever, I don't care. But after her call out, like the call out against her was posted, she just started posting, retweeting, talking about porn that she was voicing in to bury all of it.
I mean, that's a decent strategy. Fix the SEO, drown the noise. You know, it's a decent strategy. But did it work? I don't think.
It's like people still call her out as recently as a couple weeks ago because this happened almost a year ago. But unfortunately, she still gets brand deals. She still has her career. But if she was a man, she would have been chased off the internet.
Yeah.
Ugh, it's disgusting, honestly. The double standards in the VTubing sphere, especially the English side, double standards to all fucking hell.
Yeah. I'm still waiting for the proof of the whole Takahata thing. Still haven't seen any of it.
Oh my god, I know.
But
I
that's
don't,
another topic for another day.
I don't think we'll ever hear
Probably not.
everything else from the Takahata thing because like I don't remember. Did people end up taking the trick side or no? Because it just all kind of died out within a day.
I mean, it did make some noises, and some people still bring it up here and there. But ever since Takahata kind of did like his Twitter thread of like addressing the allegations and stuff, uh, well, it's been quiet for now. And he did say he was gonna get like some legal help and stuff, and I hope he
Yeah,
does.
and it's
And
like,
we just have to wait for now. Like it's been addressed. There's
mm-hmm.
no need to talk about it some more. We just have to kind of wait and see how it turns out from here.
It's been a while since I checked the accuser's account. I probably have. I should probably do that later because she was just like, oh, I'm waiting for the police and my lawyer to wake up because this happened so early in the morning. Then never seen anything about it. And if anything was posted, it would have been posted in the rat stump. So yeah, I don't know. And who knows what kind of court it'll go into since it's international bullshit and whatever.
I mean, the issue is
Excuse me.
that if you do commit, I mean, it only works if he's a citizen. But I know that the UK has a very strong policy on like sexual assault and sexual crime. And if you are a denizen of the UK and you commit a crime there and flee away, or either you commit a crime in the other country, they will bring you back to judge you and throw you in a jail. They're actually have a very strong policy about that. You know, kind of wish they had a strong policy about other aspects of sexual assault, but you know, it's another topic again.
Yeah. I don't know. The one thing that I keep remembering is that she took a bunch of pills and didn't tell him what it was. Granted, he probably should have asked, but then I'm sure she probably would have pulled the whole "oh, you don't need to know" type of bullshit.
It's birth control. It's anti-baby pill.
Takahata
It's my
doesn't really stream
medication.
much, and
You know,
everyone
there's
dropped him.
a
So, in court
billion
of
thing
public
you could
opinion,
say.
honestly, I honestly think probably mid next year, and this is me taking my wild Lumi guess because I somehow kind of predicted when B Shoujo was going to crash and burn. But whatever. I honestly think probably
Bishojo,
by mid
Genshin
next
Skies.
year, um, I think he'll be back because a lot of people took him back honestly, and with how
I
both
I
sheep
think that
slash oh go ahead.
yeah, especially some of the things that will help him in terms of public image and stuff, is that he's had people, especially fairly sizable group of other women, say that it's more complicated than that, and that well, it's not as it was presented by some other people. And you know, when you're accused of being a
Hmm.
sexual aggressor toward other women, having other women come for your defense, well, people are gonna see that very positively for you.
Yeah, and
You know,
also
that's just
like
how things are.
people are starting to just is well started. People are tired of the whole false accusation shit because that's ruined so many people's lives. I honestly think both of them need therapy. Takahata is a bit too horny. She needs to be actually fucking honest with her feelings and not, pussyfoot around everything. And also, don't take a pile of pills and not tell someone what it is. Not hard, but whatever, I guess. I don't know.
Man,
Anyways,
Takata took a plane to see that girl he really wanted
Takahata
to
needs a
see her.
tenga. Dude needs a lifetime supply
Oh,
of fucking tengas. And but anyways, we got a little off topic. We somehow got from Erebus to Takahata, but whatever. Hi, Charlie.
yeah. To get back a bit on the whole Erebus thing, a thing that actually created a lot of discussion around like the whole Pond Life circle, and actually got some nice people to block me, which you know, shame, but I guess I easily misunderstood. Poor old me. Is that you know I think one of the aspects people put aside is that you know it's nice to cry about how Erebus is a bad person, and you know that's true, call out and everything, do it. But I think like the thing people ignore a lot is that well, Bond Live creates that environment and they encourage people to fight each other like this.
Yeah, I mean we all know Nexus did that. Because how many
Yeah,
people did they first hire on? 15. Well, first hire on. The
yeah.
only people they hired on was like
I,
15
I think
people.
they ended up with for the longest time there was only like one manager, and then he got someone to help him. There was like two managers for like what 50 people.
Yeah,
That kind of insane.
yeah, yeah. No. You do you
But
think Harry is still somewhere out there trying to scheme on what he's gonna do next?
I know people are gonna make fun of me for it, but honestly, Ari isn't even that bad. He's just extremely naive and hired some people that were extremely malicious, and well, he gave them too much power, and well, they kind of abused their position from there. It's just a bit of a buffoon, which
Yeah,
explains, you know, the crash out and the whole sauna thing. But let's be honest. As much as I, you know, have some compassion for someone who was fooled for being naive, like the sauna thing is just way too funny to not make fun of.
yeah. It's like what was it? I think last year, not I think 2024. Off Kai. I was being carried around by John Loves Anime, and
Hmm.
we seen Harry just dashing around everywhere, and it's like, oh, there he goes. Oh, there he
No, yeah, no,
goes.
that's the worst part. Like, he's not that bad. He's just incredibly naive and silly. and he didn't realize what he was getting into.
Yeah.
And he hired some great people and some horrible people. And hiring so many talent, you don't really get to vet uh, who's a good person and who's a bad person because you're hiring in batches. And so
Yeah.
some of their talent were, some were amazing, hidden gem, and some were very unsavory and should have never gotten the platform they had.
Oh yeah. I'm still upset that there was one besides Lulu that I was watching. Um, I forgot. I think his name was like Perseus or something like that. The blonde
Hmm.
Shota. I'm like,
Yeah.
okay, he has potential. I love him. And then he's like, I'm graduating. I'm like, no, I love your design. Don't leave.
Yeah, that's yeah.
all
Yeah, NXS was something else. All right. But this is
right,
about Bond Life.
all right, all right. Next. Gray's worst crime is being a corporate bootlicker, defending Bond Live at every turn. A company who drove their manager to suicidal ideation for harassment. Oh my god. Ugh, I got to talk to that manager. He's so sweet. He's so nice.
Me too. He's around. He's got such a heart of gold. Very cool guy. Like
Yeah,
generally, he's got that sad puppy. He's literally a sad puppy. That's the
he
only way you can describe him.
is.
He's
It,
so nice.
it's like I still have him on Discord and stuff. I should check in on him, see how he's doing. But
Yeah,
yeah, he's such a
he's doing all
sweetheart.
right. You should.
Such a sweetheart. He didn't deserve the treatment he got.
Nope. And just a reminder that this happened because of other talent, and Bod Life did nothing.
Yep. Peter seems like a great dude. He is a good dude. A company which made one of my friends cry on stream from being openly bullied by other Bond Live talents. Repugnant. What friend was that? I don't remember that one.
I don't know if she'd be happy with me talking about it,
We
because
could talk about that later.
it's been hard for her. But yeah, it did happen live, and that's the whole story. And I don't like people making my friend cry. I know, crazy.
I mean, I understand that. You can see my Google Drive on how one person hurt my friend, and now I have almost 200 screenshots of them.
Yeah.
Nymeris says, truthfully, this has been a long time coming. Erebus Gray has been lying and bullying several people for the longest time, and it's finally time someone spoke up about it. Below, I have compiled evidence against them and their claims. This was not done on malice, but justice.
Yeah, this was the original one because,
Yep.
just to show you how Bond Live is really a pile of garbage of its own. It's because even the person who called out Erebus, Nymera, has done some questionable thing themselves, and so this screenshot and the next one is gonna just highlight this a bit, especially because that comment was hidden.
Mm-hmm. Fitz. I'm just gonna say Fitz. Fitz says, "Fuck you. You almost caused my friend to not be around anymore." Oh no, suicide baiting. Okay. And Nymera says, "They never force your friend to do anything. Every decision they make is their own." That's a good way to reply.
What an odd thing to say.
This person, under the assumption they were formerly Momo, were into incest and pedophilia. Auntie. I still have screenshots of their PL. I did not spread lies whatsoever. Only provided the info management decided to glaze over. I know why they went after our manager. Kumo. Oh, I love Kumo. She asked actual pet or lolicon. Nightmare says lolicon. I'm not going into that debate though. Fucking Auntie. It's like I was on her side. I was like, yeah, get her, bitch. And
Oh
then
yeah,
Auntie, and I'm like,
it
ugh.
it's
Why do you
just
have
really I
to?
want to make the point that there's a lot of nice people at Bot Life, but Bot Life really is a pile of trash and breeds that kind of like very it breeds that mentality. Truly, like it's designed this way. It's designed to create hateful people that will fight and call out each other to make more views for them.
Yeah.
And frankly, I think it's disgusting that th- as a company they're still around, and I know it's like small VTuber drama territory, but even then, there's so many talents. There's just so many people involved that it does have an effect. Also, love Kumo, such a great girl. Go support her.
Man, it's like I'm just it's, some of the small VTuber drama is like more vile than a lot of the larger
No,
VTuber
it is.
drama.
I mean, the larger VTuber drama very often it boils down to like I like to call it catfight air pulling.
Yeah,
It's a lot of like egos, a lot of uh like small issues, small wounds that festered into like hatred and stuff.
yeah.
It's very Hollywood-esque in a sense. Man, the small VTuber drama is just vile. There's like
It,
actual crime.
it's like that. This is the comparison that I eventually came to. Large VTuber drama is like watching the Real Housewives. Smaller
Yeah,
VTuber drama is like you just stumbled upon a live leak video and it's like, oh fuck, he just stabbed her.
yeah. That's actually a great comparison. Holy.
Nacho. Oh, I love
So
Nacho.
yeah,
She's my baby. I love her.
yeah, that's the one that was mentioned as being Momo previously, I believe. So that's why I
Yeah,
included it
yeah.
so that we
I know.
have the proof for people. Yeah,
Nacho's been through so much shit, man. It's like I've known
I've
Nacho
seen it
for since like what I think 2023, I believe, because I had to get her out of another situation. It just it was another scam VTuber company. But no, she's so sweet. I love her.
because yeah, she interacted with me on that because I posted the screenshot that I just showed you with a neutral face of like really that's where
Yeah,
we're going now. No comment, just letting people make up their mind about it, and well, people agreed that yeah, what a bunch of bullshit.
yeah. Nacho says LMAO. Apparently, because I'm a lolly, I'm a pet and deserve to attempt suicide. And if you even knew the first thing about me, you would know I hate real incest and pedophilia with a fucking passion. Something something reset the fucking clock. These are the kind of people who silence victims and protect real predators, all in the name of fiction. Apparently, I'm a pedophile for Chuck's notes, sexualizing myself as a coping mechanism to feel like I'm more in control of the things that happened to me as a child. Yeah, Nacho didn't deserve all that shit she's been through because Jesus Christ, this poor girl
Yeah.
has been through a lot, man. She deserves more support.
Yeah, and this one, that's where kind of people lost the point that I was trying to get at. That was the moment where Bond Life finally announced that Erebus was being terminated for good.
Is Nacho the bow of small scam VTuber corporations? Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah, she is the bow of small scam VTuber corporation.
what a
Oh,
depressing
Nacho.
thing to say.
It's like
For both Bao and Nacho. For both of them.
it's like what is Bao's like bad luck with everything? It's like I've said in the past that Bao could probably get scammed out of buying oxygen.
No, yeah, definitely. I love Bao because she's so naive. It comes around as like she looks kind of dumb, and that's what makes her very cute.
It's like for the longest time I thought it was just a fucking bit until I see
No,
like her
she's not.
emails and I'm
She
like, oh my god, you
no.
really are stupid.
If you've been in her Discord and if you've ever interacted with her, you would know Bao is genuinely, you know, this naive.
She just needs a handler at all times. But even
Oh, she
then, the
does.
handlers that she fucking hires is a
Yeah,
fucking
screwed
scam.
her.
Oh my god,
Poor girl.
do you think at this point she just qualifies for a medical handler?
A lot of VTuber technically qualify for it.
Is Bao a lemming? You know, I have a feeling that she would probably be. At this point, I think
I
she's been
mean,
scammed out of about $70,000. Jesus.
if you watch one of her stream, you can tell she just say what's on her mind and is very open and honest at all time, which is amazing as a human being. But when you're a business person, it tends to leave you vulnerable to being exploited.
Yeah. Uh,
Love Bao, very funny.
it's like at least she keeps like receipts and emails and screenshots.
Yeah,
Otherwise,
that's a
people
good
would
thing.
just think that she's bullshitting.
But no, she genuinely has this much of a bad luck. Which remind me, did you see like at some point I don't know what happened to Bao, but she posted like a kind of long like philosophical sentence about how nothing stays good for long.
Yeah.
Yeah, when I read that, I was like, why is Bao suddenly smart and philosophize doing some philosophy? This is like straight up. I even made a tweet about it where I was saying like, oh yeah, this is straight up Camus, Sartre, Kierkegaard type type shit.
You
She,
know,
she she's facing her existential dread.
it's like I don't remember because I know this was a trend amongst girl failure VTubers. Has she drank mold out of anything yet?
Uh, That's a very good question. I don't remember that, but yes, it is unfortunately very common for a VTuber to drink or eat mold.
It's like I'm too paranoid to ever accidentally do that. But my sister once, she was like high off of her fucking rocker, and she reached to grab a drink of hers. What one of the cups she accidentally left out, and it was old milk. And when she went to drink it, the liquid went first, but then she felt the curdled milk hit her mouth. Then she threw up.
Damn. You know what's even worse? I've had to manage someone who almost ate mold before I stopped them.
Oh my god.
It is real. It is horrible. Please stop eating mold. I don't want to manage another VTuber who eats mold on the daily. Please stop.
Ugh, I don't know. Fucking weird. It's like I know some like I've heard of some female VTubers doing it on accident, but then I seen there was one that did it on purpose.
I mean,
Like, do you want to
they
die?
always say, oh yeah, it was on accident, and then it happens like once every month, and then you're like, is it really an accident at this point? Or are you just doing this to yourself?
Yeah. Hey Delulu, how are you doing, my love? If it just lives in the mold. Because some are made
Hey,
of mold.
Lulu.
Ugh, I don't know. People are fucking weird, man. Alright, let us read. Zan said, let this be a lesson to all. Don't be loyal to a black company. They'll never reward you. They'll throw you in the way of the. They'll throw. Did you mean throw? They will throw you away? Not in the way?
Uh,
They will throw
no,
you in the.
it's what I meant. They were throwing it away.
Okay, they will throw you in the way first moment it's convenient for them. What Airbus did was bad enough, but what Bond Live just did is appalling, throwing its talent under the bus. Yeah,
Also, just a short side tangent. No, Lulu, it is not engagement bait. There's actually way too many VTubers that have eaten mold before. I've witnessed it personally.
I seen one eat mold live on stream.
Yeah,
It's
hell, I've
like
seen a VTuber drink her own piss on stream.
what? Which
Yeah.
one was that?
God, that's so long ago. Do you remember? Like, I think it was her name was Yuko Yurei from Idol.
Yeah,
Yeah, she pissed in a cup and drank it on stream.
much like the live birthing on Twitch, that has to be fetish material.
No, Cecil, it's not Chromu. I know Chromu is the peace VTuber, but she talks about it. She doesn't actually drink it on stream.
Yuko, Mozu, a few. A few. Hmm. You know, hearing about all of these other VTubers, I I think I am doing mentally quite well. Yes, I had one trip to a mental asylum, but it was just one. It was nice. I got to watch a Law and Order SVU and and some police TV shows, and I got to sleep. But
I mean, at this point, isn't it a requirement to have gone to the mental hospital to be a VTuber?
it's like I probably would have been there longer, but they said, hey, if you want to leave, you need to actually start leaving your room and not sleep all day. And I'm like, but I don't want to. They're like, can't let you out. And I'm like, fine. So I started doing things for a couple days, and then I got to leave after 2 weeks. About 2 weeks, something like that. That's the average VTuber. It might be insanely normal.
You know, unfortunately, I wouldn't describe you as normal. Let's just say you are another brand of insane, which is either better or worse depending on your opinion.
I mean, from the few interactions I've had with Delulu, she is precious. I adore her.
Man.
All right, Zan continues with give it a couple days, talk to the people involved. You really don't like using S or D's in words, do you?
No, that's been a problem actually for me. I gotta fix.
Investigate and make a summary document internally of everything that happened and why it happened. Since she admitted to it, the results wouldn't have changed much, but sometimes appearances are important.
Yeah, because some people ask me, like, how would you deal with that if you were in charge and it happened? Well, that's kind of how you do it. You figure out why this happened, how do we prevent it in the future, and then you say, okay, we have everything, we're gonna terminate you now, and be on your merry way.
Uh, Companies don't have morals. They use/ protected Erebus, and when she became a liability, they established they would make more money without her. They terminated her. Did she suck? Yes. And that doesn't change my point. I encourage you to think harder than Erebus bad. Not saying Erebus is a good person or shouldn't have been terminated, but don't dismiss what I'm saying about proper business practices and etiquette. Because guess what? Bond Live will just get a new Erebus because Bond Live is filled with girls just like her by design. And then within what,
She
3
tried
days,
rebranding.
she tried rebranding.
And I really think that's what infuriates me the most, and why that actually got me upset that some people blocked me over this. Because, like, I, I- I'm not trying to defend Erebus doing this, like, obviously not. It's just that, you have to think deeper than just Erebus bad, because, like, Bond Life can't have so many of these issues repeat themselves again and again without it being by design. And at some point, you could even say, yes, that Erebus is victim as well of Bond Life, but
Mm,
she used that system herself to abuse other people, and that's really how you should think of it.
yeah,
Now, does that make her justified? Absolutely not. But you also have to think about how Bond Life really enable that type of behavior
less than 3 days. It was like
by
one
not
day.
doing anything.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's like it's so funny watching people just try to rebrand right away because
Yeah, it is.
people get away with absolute shit things when they try to rebrand. Like, didn't Erebus say, "Oh, I'm gonna go off the internet. I'm gonna take a break. I'm going to better myself." Blah 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 blah, and then instantaneously tries to rebrand as somebody else. It's like, bitch, you don't mean a lick of what you fucking said, my dude.
No. Do like Cinder, take a couple month break and come back.
The Erebus/ Sylvie Mimi was caught botting their fans on IRAM, whatever. The top gifters and fan badges are now filled with terminated accounts probably associated with her IP. You know, I'm sure it's
Yep.
probably just as
So
cheap to buy bot viewers and everything
probably
on there as it is on like any other content platform.
because like you talked about previously, area stupid voice crack. Iriam has like a leaderboard where the people at the top of like the most gifted list and stuff, they get like bonus and they get featured on like promotional material. And so, well, Erebus cheated their way to be featured a lot. And I'm pretty sure if you still look at like some Iriam marketing posts, you can find posts with Erebus model.
Mm-hmm.
Because really, she kept that charade up for months.
Yeah. Fake it till you make it, or until someone finds out and you get terminated. I honestly think
Yeah, that's
that's
pretty
how a
much how she
lot
did
of
it.
VTubers, well, not a lot, but a good portion of VTubers who eventually just like, it got a sustainable um medium to high viewer base. It's like this is my rat. I don't care what people think, but my rat is that some people just do very low count botted viewers to the point where people think, okay, this person is entertaining enough to hold like 30 viewers consistently, and then just have that growth build from there. Because some people will refuse to watch anyone who doesn't have a consistent amount of viewers above like 15 people. And they just naturally hook on to people who have that medium small viewer base and then want to watch them grow. That's my rat.
To validate your rat well, and also I guess give broader context, you will see that a lot of those happen to be on Twitch because, yeah, getting like traction, getting viewed on Twitch when you're just starting out is basically impossible.
Yep.
So it really encourages people to, well, cheat their way to the top.
Yep.
Whereas if you look on YouTube, botting your views is way less impactful, and thus people do it way less, and there's way less view botting issue on YouTube.
Because it's like people will automatically fucking clock you if you went from like, 5 people to suddenly 100 people are watching you. People will
Yeah.
automatically assume those are botted. No one will really question when you go from like 5 to 10 people to 30
And
because
also
that's
it's
that's
the
like a
the
pretty natural
algorithm
bump.
is the algorithm is slightly better for smaller VTuber. Very often time when I will scroll through like live channel and stuff, I get recommended people with like two viewers, and
Mhm.
sometimes they're very entertaining. So I don't know, I really think the algorithm is better on YouTube, and because you get buried on Twitch, well, it encourages people to, well, abuse the system, quote unquote.
Yeah. It's like I've been finding a lot of smaller VTubers on YouTube, which is really nice. It's like I don't know. I now no longer stream on Twitch out of the principle of it because I know they're never gonna change. But I said I'm not streaming on Twitch again until something changes over there. And at this point, it'll be never. And I'm partnered over on Kick, so I can make money over there. I don't care.
Yeah. I mean, as long as the CEO doesn't change, I don't expect many changes either.
Yeah. Footfish is the only one I watch, but now it's only to bully her until she gets the correct opinion on her favorite helicopter. I I like the Black Hawk. It's neat. Me alone. Find smaller VTubers on YouTube equals find victims for Arch. Oh man. Finding people for the Archcast is always fun. Speaking of, I need to go guest hunting again. But yeah, that's basically the whole Erebus situation. But like
Yeah.
again,
It's a couple month old at this point, but I really
yeah,
wanted to retread it because it actually upset me a little how some people reacted to what I was saying, as in completely missing my point. I guess it's my ESL, or I'm just thinking about things too deep and people don't get it. It's fine. It's me being petty.
Texas Apache. Boo, the Apache is superior not because I fly them. Apologize now. Fine. I apologize that my favorite helicopter is not the Apache. There. Now people choose to get offended. It's like, I don't know, but it's like I haven't really looked at the other branches of VTubing spheres and shit. Haven't really looked at the Spanish side because I don't think I the only thing that I ever hear about the Spanish side is that one agency that keeps trying to come back and
Whacker,
then huh? Wachter, yeah.
Whacker. Yeah.
Wachter keep
Well, now
trying to
they're.
come
I think
back.
they're like Nine Ted Studio or something now. A new stupid name. It's the same thing. They're still
Yeah.
doxing their talent, by the way. So
They're
screw
still
them.
doxing their talent, really?
Yes, they literally did that a couple of weeks ago. And actually, I mentioned it in a tweet, but I think it was like March or
Uh-huh.
May. It was a couple months ago. Because actually, like, there was four VTuber who went ahead and tried to sue Wactor, and they all
Mm.
lost. Like, Wactor won the lawsuits.
How,
Like, there was like
it
one in Spain, two in Japan, and one in Chile, if I remember. Please fact
it's
check me on this.
yeah. It's like it, the what people can call out Wachter under all of their new names, show all of the history of what happened, but what's sad is that people are desperate enough to get into an agency that they will risk it. Even though they know it's basically a guarantee they're going to get doxxed. People need to stop being fucking desperate and joining these shady ass companies.
And it's not like there are many new companies that are born very often, and that surprisingly enough, most companies that I see kind of just silently die. Like the
Mm-hmm.
one that gets into big drama are actually quite rare.
Yeah.
Like there's a bunch of fish in the water. Why are you choosing the worst one?
Yeah. Well, it's like I think people like the very desperate ones choose the either brand new startups that are 90% a scam or known scams because they know or have a feeling that they won't pass audition processes for bigger agencies, or the fact that a lot of bigger agencies will nepo hire, go through friends who
Yeah,
can vouch for other people, because B Shoujo isn't the only one that did nepo hiring. Almost
I
everyone
mean,
else does too.
to an extent, almost every company has Nepo hired, because in a sense, it's human. People will always have preferences for the people they're already comfortable working with, people that can vouch for each other and stuff. It's not that it's necessarily evil. It gets bad when you fall into cronism, when you
Yeah,
start hiring incompetent people to fill in certain position, even though they're well incompetent, but just because they're friends
yeah.
with someone.
It's like essentially
For,
right now,
yeah,
VTubing has gotten so popular and so saturated that at this point, unless the algorithm gods just lift you up when you're brand new and you suddenly blow up, or you find the right connections with people and you can have a sustainable career, that's rare. Most people, they will put so much money into VTubing and then they end up quitting within their first year. Because between knowing people, former large corpo VTubers graduating and becoming indie, it's almost impossible for new indie VTubers, like brand new with no connections, anything, for them to actually grow.
I mean, this is generally the advice I give to people I manage. You can't really buy or have the, how could I say this? Like, you can't tell you're gonna have success. You can't assure success. But what you can do is that you can put yourself in a position where you are the most likely to blow up.
Yeah,
It's all about creating as many opportunities and chances for you to get picked up by the algorithm as possible. and
Mm.
then riding that momentum as hard as you can until it dies down, and then you go back to grinding and creating another blow up moment. No, it's
Yeah, but don't
very,
forget.
it's not all at once. It's very sequential.
Yeah, but don't forget. A lot of people don't want to put in all of that work either, because it's like
Yeah,
I've seen people
I
suddenly
get
blow
it.
up for
I'm
like
lazy
the
too.
most stupid reasons.
No, yeah, it does happen sometimes. Some people blow up for no reason, and it's sheer luck. Let's be
Yeah,
honest, it's nothing else.
yeah.
Just one good quotable, and then boom. I
That's why
mean,
I see so many VTubers like try to force themselves to be funny to be flipped and picked up from what the VTuber memes page,
yeah, or other
everything like that.
famous clippers
Yeah,
and stuff.
yeah. It's like because people want to be noticed by like people who watch other clippers like they want to be noticed by Parrot, they want to be noticed by Nusagi, they want to be noticed by Rima, they want to be noticed by
I mean,
Salvi,
it's
fucking
easy
Alara,
to
everything like that.
it's easy to be noticed by Parrot. Just be slightly more mentally ill than usual. And ESL
Yeah,
and Asian.
in Asian, man. Rick
Also,
VTuber
if you
memes, he's
also
European.
also if you have the goth archetype, even more perfect for Parrot.
You know what? Fair.
Basically, be a Chinese knockoff of Shiori, and you're good.
I remember when girls would thirst trap to be clipped by Clipsy. Oh my god. It's like
No,
I don't watch VTuber clips much, but I even remember that.
even more than Clipsy. No, no wait, it was Clipsy. Oh no, I'm thinking of someone else. Oh god, no, that's never mind. I'm being an idiot right now.
Goth and running makeup either equals parrot bait. You know,
It is.
I I don't know what you Zan. You've seen my new outfit for Lumi. What do you think?
Yes. All I'm gonna say is that it's been a while now that I said I should try uh, dating CA or Latina woman, and let
Yeah,
me just tell you, running mascara peak, peak.
man, I can't wait till my rigger is able to work on the model. She is slot to be worked on in January, and I'm hopefully I want to try to debut her in April because I want to try to get some funny girl art too.
No, yeah, Wolfman. I also was thinking of Cooksey, but I don't remember if like wasn't he like a Clipper? Because there's two Cooksey. I think I know. There's the Clipper, and then there's the League of Legend guy, but those are two vastly different people.
Isn't Cooksey the one that some random dude impersonated him off at Off Kai like 2 years ago?
No, yeah, that did happen. Cooksey was like very popular. I think he won like the Clipper Award for the first uh, VTuber award show, and then he kind of dipped and disappeared from the face of the earth. And I think his most popular clip is still when Cinder debuted and hit the wrong button on her toggle and took her clothes off. I think that's the her most viewed clip.
Oh my god, that reminds me of another thing that people would accidentally do to get clipped is the oops, I accidentally pressed my nude toggle. Oh no, how terrible. Or the people
Yeah,
who it's like I know this is a strategy. I have heard this is a strategy when viewers are low, especially on Twitch.
get
Oops,
a skimpy outfit,
I
get
accidentally put
banned.
on my skimpy outfit. Oh no, I've been banned. Please sympathize for me. That shit.
Twitch bad. Twitch evil. I mean, Twitch is evil, but you're clearly abusing the system to drive up your views and farm
Yeah.
pity. You're making
I
it worse, actually. I
I
want
know
to let
of
you know
two
that
people. I know of two
if you're
people who did that on purpose.
i- if you're one of them and you're watching this, no, you're making this worse for everyone.
Yep.
You should feel bad. Shame.
Does Lumi have a nude toggle? Fuck no. Heck, my
You
my
should.
uh my model base doesn't even have nipples. It's just a doll.
Damn, you heard it first, guys. Lumi is a doll.
I mean, she's just an OC. She's no reflection of me besides me voicing my mental illness. Some dolls have nipples. Oh, shut up. My character has a nude toggle. Azahara. And by nude, I mean doesn't even have a torso. Oh man, Azahara, I forget that you actually have a model now. Model's just floating hands and legs. Ah, silly. Double weight is LumLum
I mean,
rebranding from our salacious alien anglerfish to merfolk to a lopunny? No, I'm not. I'm not rebranding.
you guys should encourage her to rebrand into a Murloc and make the Murloc sound.
No. uh, all right, we'll go into glowies next. Well, more so just one glowy because I'm
I mean, there
sure.
was a. I could have added a couple more, but they were all of the same in that vein. So I was like, might as
Yeah,
well just have one. Is representative of everyone else. And that one was just too good and too glowy to not glow on.
make up for it with Shota AI art thanking other VTubers that have behaved badly. Jesus Christ, Azahara. Your AI art is always top tier. All right, but I'm sure a lot of you on Twitter have seen the rehashing of the shit that we seen about 6 months ago with the what was it?
I think you can
What
start
what did
with the last two because those
what
are
what
the
did they try
context.
to rebrand like brand it as like the woke right or some shit like this? But
Yeah,
Cogman
Kang
Lee,
Min Lee.
he wants to ban porn. Just any type of not safe for work porn, he wants gone. He wants outlawed. Yeah, no, that's not it, my dude. Has to
You know,
take a drink.
it's like I understand why you're feeling that way, but you're opening Pandora's box, and there's a reason why in the legend that box stay closed.
Yeah, it's like it's like I've been following him for a while. I do like a lot of his takes, but this one was no. It's like I've known he's had this stance for a long time. He has always been a pro ban porn type of dude. But like the only way that you can, restrict porn to the way that he wants to requires digital ID. And
And
he's like,
it
"Oh, but I'm
requires
against digital ID." It's like there's
it.
no way to
Yeah,
get around it, my dude. But he also says
you
that
would
he just
be.
wants it. He also just says he wants it banned outright.
No, it's pretty funny considering he posted about how he lost his job because of one of his Twitter take and stuff, and it's freedom when it's convenient for you, right?
Yep,
Like the issue with banning porn is that it would basically destroy internet freedom forever.
yep.
Everything would be government monitored and controlled, and that would have such horrendous consequences for the entire world essentially, because now you're giving the key to every government to oppress their population by checking their message. Are you having undemocratic thoughts? And ironically, that would be kind of the future we would be getting into.
It's like, do you think that at some point we'll enter a prohibition era of just for porn?
Maybe. I mean, I
Ugh,
don't know. Here's the thing. People like God, that's so horrible to say. But see, I did a lot of studying, right? I did like 5, 6 years to get all my fancy papers that say I'm actually a pro at this, supposedly. And um, you have to like analyze certain topic and make a bunch of presentation and stuff. And one of them I did was actually on like the evolution of like how people express their thoughts
Yeah.
while trying to avoid like their government control and censorship in general. Basically, I did a whole presentation on like censorship and how people have been fighting against it forever. Like,
Mm,
even if you look in antiquity, in minus 800, you had people from Greece drawing boobs on rock tablets and selling them under the counter to people because they were illegal. Like, we've been doing this forever.
yeah. It's like that. This is just fucking stupid because
And it's
there's
always
no
gonna
talking
drive.
sense into these people either.
No.
Because you
I
can't
mean,
just say if you don't like it, don't look at it. But then they'll be like, "Oh, but it exists," and people around, like I know people around me are consuming it, and it's just damaging to the human race and family. And it's like, shut up. It's like, yes, porn addictions exist, but not everyone has a fucking porn addiction.
and again, when you open that Pandora box, well, you're gonna, you might be up. You know, it's just like the prohibition. Yeah, they won. You couldn't drink alcohol anymore. Look what happened after. Crime went crazy, insane. There was a bunch of gang lords, and there was a bunch of shooting in the street over alcohol. There was the whole. I think it was, Al Capone stuff and all that. Like life
Yeah,
became horrible, and people turned to making their own moonshine, and the US government poisoned their own citizen in a failed stint operation. Like this, the consequences of like prohibition are so horrible that any type of fight against a similar thing done to anything else would probably create the same thing of driving people toward unsafe, more illegal content.
yep.
Unfortunately, I think it was like, meme him all he wants, but it was like Peterson, like the guy was very famous at some point, like kind of philosopher kind of guy. He said that unfortunately the best thing to solve problem is prevention, but prevention isn't as marketable because like you can't get much credit for preventing something from happening.
hmm
There's no like drama of like, yes, there was this problem in society and I healed it.
It's just it's like, okay, people make fun of like China for having a social credit system, but at this point, people want like they want to adopt essentially the social credit system, especially with how things are going in the UK, how you can get arrested for social media posts. I'm just waiting for them to adopt China's way of doing things. Once they implement digital ID, all of this other tracking and shit on what you do on your social media accounts. Because then they could be like, "Oh, well, your your account history from this year to this year, it goes against our company standards, so you're fired." Shit like that.
Many problems are solved with a good parenting and proper prevention, but that's not as marketable again. And I do want to point out because Mr. J said Texas didn't ban porn though. Yes, I agree, and I mentioned it in another post that I am slightly exaggerating for dramatic effects. But
Mm-hmm.
basically, the law was meant to fight different type of porn. I think it was like deep AI deepfake specifically, but
Yeah.
like the issue is that they made the law so broad that it basically affected any type of fiction.
Yep. It's a fucking. Rich and Golden Eagle always said China was West beta test. I could see it, honestly. Let's see. Zan said Texas banned porn. I don't think they actually did, and also people
No,
are
yeah,
fighting against
that's what
it.
I said. I was slightly exaggerating for
Yeah,
dramatic purposes. More specifically, they were trying to do a law against AI deepfake that were porn, but
yeah,
then they made the law so broad that it affected any type of fictional content. So in effect, they banned it, but
yeah.
it's not what it was supposed to do.
Let's see. The UK banned porn and have implemented the most Orwellian system of mass surveillance. France banned porn and have illegally detained a citizen, Telegram CEO. access private encrypted DMs. It's a pattern. Have we gotten any updates on the Telegram thing?
It was freed, I believe. Um, I'm pretty sure if you go look Pavel Durov on my account, I'm pretty sure I posted about it again because like he made like a statement a couple of months ago that like, well, 1 year ago I was illegally detained, blah blah blah, and he's free right now. But yeah, I was kind of a big problem and a big mess for him for a while.
Banning porn, protect the children. It's all the same. They don't really care. They watch it themselves. They diddle kids themselves. It's only about one thing: control of the population through mass surveillance and regulations of what content you're allowed to watch. Sucks even more when you learn the Telegram CEO fled Russia because Putin pushed him out of VK, Russian Facebook, which he co founded, and threatened to gulag him if he didn't give Russia access to Telegram private data. He became a French citizen only to be betrayed again. Which, that's fucking wild.
Yeah. By the way, when I say they're watching it themselves, I'm actually referencing to Indonesia. I when I give a huge shout out to all our Indonesian friends who are probably illegally watching the stream right now, considering how horrible their internet censorship is. But I don't know if you were aware of some of the stuff that happened there, but for like a couple of weeks at time, they banned like PayPal, Steam, fucking Reddit. Reddit was
Jesus.
banned. Yeah, that stayed like a couple week because they made some like draconian data control law where they wanted access to users' data and stuff. It's pretty horrible. And they did ban porn. And guess what happened? The week after, they caught like one of their senator watching it while in the Senate, like on his phone.
Jeez.
It's hilarious. Like this country is a meme, a giant meme against censorship.
That is fucking. Let's see. Yeah, some fucking schizo decided to reply to Zan saying, "Yeah, and porn like fiction should be banned, and the U.S. and all of Europe need to do this immediately." Hold on, I know this person. I recognize this person. I'm just gonna say Juck. Juck said, "Even Game of Thrones." Schizo says, "Yeah, it's one of those porn like fiction or games. I've never played it though, so I'm not sure." Juke says it's a TV show that normies like. Schizo says, "Yeah, if normies love it that much, it probably has some inappropriate scenes like kissing. Ugh, probably hand holding
Yes.
too. Like kissing, sex, or nudity. It should be banned too since kids might end up watching it on TV." Oh, fucking. Oh. Kissing. Ugh, nothing is more not safe for work than kissing and hand holding. Life is good. Also replies to this comment saying, "What are you trying to deflect? Almost everything you've retweeted and commented hard eyes on would be banned." Schizo says, "I don't have a problem with that. If it needs to be banned, then so be it. We should follow the rules." Are we sure this isn't like a government plant?
No, I was curious, and then I saw that he tweeted a Penko meme, and I was confused, especially because, as we'll see in the next image, well, I'm not sure Penko would like that guy considering what she does, you know. I actually discovered Penko fairly recently. Like I wasn't really much interested into her, and I was actually at Vexpo and I saw the concert live. And
Hmm.
man, when she played that recorder, that was so fire.
Uh, welcome to the cute
And
and
so now
funny
I've
side.
started watching her a little. She's amazing. It's such a shame I didn't discover her earlier because generally she's hilarious, amazing, and extremely based.
Still funny, dude. It's just like we need to ban porn as he enjoys a lolly.
Yeah,
Oh, that's beautiful.
that's beautiful.
All right, and Zan gathered up some funnies for us to watch. I honestly don't watch really any of these VTubers, so it will probably be my first exposure to any of their actual content because I don't watch other VTubers besides my friends. Let's see. I'm gonna turn down the browser. I don't feel like blowing my ears out.
Yeah, some of them are probably pretty loud.
To turn it down on the OBS side. I don't feel like causing all of your ears to bleed. Only I'm allowed to do that when I squeak. Shh. Shut up. Okay.
Hey, don't say that about Marine.
Shut up.
Don't,
Anyways,
don't hate on my Yoshi.
I'll hate on Hiroshi. I don't even know who she is.
She's from Hololive JP. She's great.
She the pirate one?
Yes.
Okay. I only ever see like work in progress clips of like her music videos. That's her and she's like, you Lumi, a hag.
No, she is.
Alright. Let me know how the volume is, guys, and I will adjust as needed.
今足太いってコメントしたやつ絶対女性でしょ。ちょっと嫉妬はやめてくださいね。嫉妬はやめてくださいよ。ちょっとやめてください。
Hold on, huh?
It's the proof Marine hates, hates women.
Whoever complained about the
女性でしょ。
thickness was
ちょっと
definitely
嫉
a
妬はやめ
woman,
てくださいね。
right? So, like, hold on, what's the context? Is she doing model
The
reviews?
yeah, basically.
That's a really fucking cute model, though.
You see, she's quite a cultured connoisseur, and she very much love, all of the she basically she reads a lot of like dojin,
Mm.
and very often she will talk about like how some people talk about them, and she very often will mention how people are just jealous of the some of the characters. She's
Oh,
great.
100%.
The good old tale of woman hates other women because jealousy.
Yes. I mean, honestly, no one can hate women more than other women. Not even men can
True.
compete on that.
The woman's
She's
biggest
she's a
enemy
massive
themselves.
Shotokan. Well, shit. I
She
guess I
is.
gotta start watching her. It's like it's hard to find other Shotokans out there, my dude. Ugh, I need to support them.
And honestly, massive is a bit of an understatement, I think, even then.
Ah, man.
Because, don't forget, she's Japanese and she's, of the, like, not older generation, as in she's really old, but, like, you know, she's probably a bit older than you.
Okay, probably like 34.
Yeah. I think people have estimated that she's, like, between 34 and 40. So something around those lines.
I could probably take a guess at her age once I actually watch her a bit more. Women put misogynists to shame the way they talk about each other, LMAO. Oh yeah, Zan's seen how I talk about some people.
I mean, but you're right to hate on them, though, because you really hate on hateable people.
Yes. And then also seeing some female VTubers just being like, am I unique enough, guys? Shows generic design number 876.
Yeah. It's funny because I've seen an uptick of like some of my moods complaining about that. Of like
uh
being like, oh, there they go. Is this attractive? Shows the most generically attractive thing, and then they would post like some of their like stuff about like monsters and stuff. And I'm like, man, some of my moods are great. Enjoy yourself, guys. Love what you like, even if it's weird.
uh,
I support it.
Alright, next clip. Oh, I see the other Lumi.
Yeah, this is Lumi and Leah.
I was about to guess her name. I think that one's Leah.
She's a real Mexican, unlike you.
Fuck up.
Oh yeah, I was retweeting child the other day.
Is that Leah?
Yeah.
Leah, you don't just admit that on stream. Okay.
Oh yeah, I was retweeting child the other day. No, everyone's going, Leah, no! Leah, yes! I mean, no. It's like the character's name. I didn't name him. It's not my fault. That's what I'm saying. Every time I'm like, child, I like child. And they're like, oh yeah, we know, Lumi. I'm like, the man, he's a child.
And why did they name him that? Like, they named like the sexiest man possible, child. So it's like, it just sounds bad no matter what you say. Like, oh yeah, I think child is hot.
You know, people need to stop naming characters child because that gets you in trouble. That could get you in
That's
trouble.
that's a legendary old school clip, man. I still love it.
A Forbidden One, LumLum is unique VTuber with her love of feet. No. One, I don't. Two, that's not a unique thing whatsoever.
I don't know if you saw how I advertised our collab on my page.
No? The fuck do you
You should
do?
pull it up right now.
Hold on. Hold on a sec. Let me. I will bring it back up in a second because I don't want to risk you seeing tits on my timeline
Well, I liked it.
or should art. Let's see. Yeah.
While you're looking, Azahara, why are you calling her Erebus sister? I'm curious now.
Oh, it's because Erebus claimed that her sister was Leah
Oh,
to
okay.
get clout
Oh
and
yeah, I
popularity.
forgot that. No, yeah, you're right. I forgot that.
Ugh, man. But yeah, look at memes and generally actually don't forget to tell LumLum she should become. Fuck you. You know, I see this account pop up so much, and I'm just
No,
like,
yeah,
Jesus Christ.
this is kind of funny.
Oh god. Okay.
You know, it's even worse because I'm even not really into feed, but I have a bunch of friends who are, so I kind of have to, encourage other people to post because I gotta make sure my friends have their daily supply of feed pics.
Jesus Christ. All right. Come on, Google. You can do it. Oh,
Eugenics!
here.
Eugenics! 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 Eugenics!
I didn't know that Dizzy was into eugenics.
She is, and I love her for it.
I'm surprised I even remembered her name. I just see people shitpost about her all the time.
You've probably also seen me post about how much I love her on my TL.
Yeah, that too.
I'm going to breathe!
She's playing the new Pokemon game, isn't she?
I'm pretty sure she is.
Yeah,
But that's an older
baby,
clip.
I'm gonna breathe him! Yes, baby!
Jesus
That's her older
Christ.
model. Yeah, she's she's amazing.
Oh,
But I'm
there's.
I'm pretty sure because the new Digimon is out, she's probably playing that more.
Oh, okay. Another one of the VTubers I might have AI art of getting spanked. Ah, Christ. Azahara. You know, sometimes I see your posts and then I question Asahara, are you okay? But then I remember you're you, and all's right with the world. If you started like posting wholesome things and only hashtag good vibes, then I'd be worried that you were replaced by a government agent, and then I'd be concerned and ask people, okay, is this man still alive?
I mean, he's a full American. That's enough concern, right?
Let's see what the bear's doing.
I hate women so much. I hate women. I hate women.
Same.
I hate women. I hate women. Hurry! Hurry! Get over here!
Oh, she has one of those laughs.
Yeah.
They finally got me.
Oh, she's adorable. I love her laugh.
Okay.
Yeah.
Official queen of Miss.
The lung cancer laugh. Yes, she has the
Yeah.
lung cancer laugh.
She does. She's hilarious.
Next.
Sir, hi there. I just want to let you know we do have other animals at this facility, and you have been staring right at that horse for a socially unacceptable amount of time. Yeah, I will be getting staff. Thank you.
You know, the fact that we could just easily Photoshop Bosch into here.
Yeah.
It'd
We
be
should.
perfect.
You know, I have the you have the file. Nothing stops you from doing.
You know what? I could get somebody on that, and he could probably get that out in like 2 minutes.
I'd repost it. That'd be hilarious.
Careful, LumLum, might get Xantar excited. This isn't the right horse. Oh yeah, she's one of those schizos that enjoys the is that Command and Conquer?
Yes. She loves strategy games. She plays Warhammer. She plays Command and
Oh my
Conquer. She
god.
plays Age of Empire. I love
Did,
her.
did I just accurately name Command and Conquer?
Yeah.
What did
I mean,
Arch
there's
do to
multiple
me?
game. There's Command and Conquer Tiberium War. There's Command and Conquer Red Alert. There's different game.
What did Arch do to me? Oh my god, why can I accurately name these?
I'm pretty sure this one's Red Alert.
Oh, it's Dread Alert.
Congratulations, LumLum. You are becoming gay based
Gotcha.
based strategy game woman.
Strategy games
Join
make
us.
my head hurt. Oh god.
It's just non-stop. It's just non-stop. The voices don't stop. There's no end to the fucking voices. It's so much worse when you get here. It doesn't get better. It never gets better.
You know, I don't hear voices, but I can see shadow people, and sometimes I feel hands around my neck. You know,
Uh,
it's just
you
one
know,
of those things.
Lumi having a mental breakdown on a strategy game is always good.
We never
Oh, that one's
played
great.
Command and Conquer games, even though I paid you to get it. You know, people ask me to play a lot of things, and then I just never get around to it. Especially now since I work.
Typical streamer.
I do not goon. I do not edge. I do not jerk off. I do not fap. I masturbate. And if I don't like it, then I don't come.
Jesus. You know, I love the variations of that meme. It's so great. Oh,
Artist SMH, shaking my head, clenching my fist.
artists are funny, but I love them.
You're fucking glowing. You're glowing. You're fucking federal agents. Fuck you. Fuck the government. I don't trust any of you fuckers. You will harvest us. Your whole existence, your whole reason for being is to fucking control the population, to control people. You want to farm human beings. You don't care about people. And cops are on the low end of that, but they're still part of the same fucking system, man. They still want to fucking control people. They want to fucking farm them and sell them to China. I'm sorry, we're thinking with the 2,500 cool parts.
What?
I mean, since we talked about the glowy earlier, I kind of had to include the
You know
Pita
what?
glowy.
Fair enough. You know what? Just because China was brought up in selling people, there was this interview that I watched that one of my favorite YouTubers, JD Delay, he interviewed someone who is ex Antifa, and apparently, like, I'm saying allegedly because who knows if this dude is actually telling the truth or not. But apparently, portions of Antifa, especially in Portland, are teamed up with like Chinese gangs, and while
The triad, yeah.
and while while people are doing riots and everything, getting all the police attention on one side of Portland, they do their criminal shit like human trafficking and everything while they're all distracted on the other side of the city.
Oh no, yeah, like because you remember the one-child policy, right? That
Yeah.
basically butchered their demographic, and because of that, now ever since then, they have a huge issue with, especially sex trafficking of young women toward China because they don't have enough women.
Yep. Uh, hey, sir. Learn saying. Yeah. Is that cheese or is that clay? Or is she
No, that's
doing what?
clay.
Is she doing one of those like, oh, you have a chance to find gold in this random clay block type of shit?
I don't, I don't remember what that stream was. I just thought the clip was hilarious, but it is clay.
Sakana, thank you for the however much that was. What's the purpose of what you're doing? What's the purpose of science? Is that what you're fucking asking me right now? You wouldn't know, would you, bitch? Because you run a fucking VTuber company and sell coffee. You don't know. You don't know what the pursuit of knowledge is, motherfucker. You shut the fuck up and stay in your lane. All right? I got rocks to find. I'm a fucking geologist.
Yep, it's one of those you could possibly find gold in this thing.
Uh,
It's I swear. I recognize this dog. I don't know who she is, but I've seen
I
her.
actually met her at Vexpo. She's amazing. I also met Gorid, our biggest fan, I guess you could say. He cosplayed as her actually hilarious guy. Very nice. We collabed once. Cool guy. And she's part of Globy.
I always hear mixed things about Globy.
Breed
Boney is
me and
basically their
make me
biggest
your
talent, pretty
bitch.
much.
I'm fucking the dog. I'm fucking the dog, Ted. I'm fucking that dog.
I think I'm gonna fuck that pooch.
You know, somebody needs to do an edit of this, but for Fangsy, especially with how her audience is right now. Do you
I
see
mean,
how much her audience is horny posting about her?
I have, and again, you have access to the file. Feel free to send it to someone.
I know. You know what? I'll get this edited for Fangsy, and I will
See,
probably
I'm
send it
great.
over to VTuber memes.
See, I'm a great manager. I give a lot of ideas for content.
Did you see the pregnant art? Yes, Nyanta. I did see the pregnant art.
Wait, I haven't seen the pregnant art.
You
Yenta,
didn't
send
see
it
the
to me
pregnant
on
art?
Twitter.
Oh
Send
my
it to me
god.
on Twitter. Right now. You have my Twitter, Nyanta. Send it to me.
Hold on, Fangsy.
Man, have I told you like the first DM I've exchanged with Nyanta actually, Lumi? I think I have.
What?
Okay, so for those who don't know, my first exchange of DM with Nyanta, we had became like moods for a while at that point. But, like I was asking because like he posted some kind of like dojin cover, and I asked for the sauce because I had the talent at the time that was into making, let's just say, like NSFW of the lolly kind, and so I was looking for inspiration for that. And that was our first DM exchange, me asking for the sauce on a fucking dojin.
And another art that I seen recently was like a kind of like a body proportion swap between Fangzi and I forgot what the elf is called. But the Fangzi is just stacked, and the elf looks
How
like a
come I missed
Shota.
that?
She looks
That's
like a
amazing.
Shota now.
I mean, yeah, I guess the proportions could be
See,
better, but you know,
Fangzi's audience is insane. I like those dorks. Oh my god,
you
it's
know,
like I know a good handful of Fangzi's audience as well.
I love how you say fancy audience and then you point at Necro of all people.
Don't send VTuber memes material that Bastard will take it and dump you afterwards. I've been mutuals with VTuber memes for a while. Very nice. Go to cells for a reason. Oh
Oh no,
man.
it wasn't that first exchange of DM wasn't with Nyanta actually, it was with Necro, my bad.
Oh, I love Necro.
Yeah.
Oh, I love Necro.
Our first DM exchange I asked him for the source for a dojin.
Oh, we got one more.
They're saying you're impenetrable. What does that mean? Are you effing made out of unobtainium?
I love
No, I'm
Shondo.
very penetrable.
Okay.
My torso is soft and squishy.
Yeah, okay. I mean, that's what,
God damn it,
that's what I
Shonda.
thought too. What, do you think the world is run by global elites?
Well, maybe?
Do you care?
No,
What if they're putting lead in the water you drink?
I use a filter.
What if they make the lead unfilterable?
Guess I'll drink lead.
Do you care about anything?
I don't know. I don't leave my house. Why should those things bother me?
So what do you think of men who get cooked?
I think that's really sad. They should, can I say that?
What?
I think they should beat their wives.
You know, I honestly think that's how Shondo has survived this long. She doesn't give a shit about anything.
Yeah, she does. That's how she survived this long. She just says whatever the fuck she wants. That's great.
Oh man, it's like I am never able to catch a Shondo stream, so I only ever watch her via clips. But it's like more VTubers need to have the mentality of Shondo, but not all of them
Yeah,
have the capability or mental strength to have
honestly,
the
it's very
mental
funny
capability of Shondo.
because usually Shondo clips are fairly Shondo stream are fairly chill, and then sometimes she just says this out of pockets thing and goes like on a rant. It's amazing.
Ugh, I swear, she
You
says
know,
that.
with that she says crazy shit with a very monotone voice, which is the same reason I find Mori Mori pretty entertaining.
You're not that cringe on stream, just on collabs. You know what? Fair. Ugh, got a text that I need to call my sister, so I think this is a good time to end stream because I got shit to do before work.
Yeah, yeah, I think we did almost 2 hours. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Also, I sent you a YouTube channel. I'm pretty sure you can find a lot of content to think about and talk about when you watch their shorts, philosophical shorts. Yeah.
Okay. but thanks for joining, everybody. I really appreciate it. Let me find somebody to trade on YouTube and shit. Gonna hide the window so y'all don't see shit. Yep, okay, that's hidden. Alright, let's see on YouTube who is live. Ooh, you know what? Side Scrollers is doing their fundathon. Today is their first day of their fundathon, so go support Craig and friends. And on Kick, we will go to. You know what? We'll also go to Side Scrollers. We'll support them on both ends. But thank you for joining, everybody. I really appreciate it. And I will see you guys tomorrow for Smite Patch Day. We'll be doing some Conquest. That'll be fun. Good night, everybody. See y'all later.
Bye bye.